discovery of today. Okay. I used this radio yesterday, and it was in good shape when I started. Probably had used it a few times before. Also, it uses a battery to run. So, what do they call it? Double A's. In the back here, you pop them out. The batteries had gone bad during a flight in a Piper Cub, which has no electricity. So I changed the batteries last night, and I was in good shape. I said, okay, I can change the batteries, but there's got to be a better way. And I thought about that. And it was so cold yesterday, I couldn't change the batteries while I was flying. In a Piper Cub, as you can imagine, 30-degree weather, it was just my own personal challenge with my hands frozen. So what I discovered today was this radio. If I put it back in here and I turn it on, it works from battery power. Whoops. See the battery power here. So, but if I take the battery off, obviously it goes off. I have a power pack from Mophie. So now there's no battery in here. Battery pack is out. And I have a Mophie little charge brick. I don't know what they call these. But if you can see that, it's looks like 20,000 and a fairly powerful one. This will charge my iPad 2 times, I believe. And I may have gotten this from Apple, if I remember correctly. It does have a button here that you have to turn it on. So if the iPad is plugged in, it will not turn on or charge until I turn it on, which is, I've gotten used to it, so I don't know if it's a plus or a minus. And then on the other end of this cord, I'm using a USB-C cord. Now, I've only had the Cub 2 months, and I noticed on the radio that this fella has a little charge port, a port here. So what I'll do is, I said, oh, wonder what that's for. Let's plug it into the USB-C. And if it's plugged in, and I turn this on, I may get something. Let's see what we get. It's already on. It's off and on. Not getting anything, but let's turn this power pack on. And look at this. And if you look closely, it's being run by outside power. So this power pack can run my radio. Now I wondered if I put the battery pack back in it, because that's how it's set up in the plane. What would happen on this symbol? So let's do that. Pop the battery pack back in. And radio stays on. And if you look at the symbol, it stays for outside source. If I unplug it, it goes to battery power. Unbelievable. What a country. Look at this. So let's do last frequency. Test transmit. This is last frequency. And if I want to put 1, 2, 4, 0, 0. So this actually works. But since this is my antenna source is in the airplane, I can't really hear anything except if I turn my squelch up. So I know I'm getting something. So I need to get an antenna so I can play with this outside of the plane. But that's a hell of a nice little option, having that availability of using external power with this radio, which I did not think was available. There you go, my discovery of today. 5 minutes. Thank you.